right, let's move on. Next topic. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's talk about. Let's talk about.
Oh yeah.
Cameron Newton. Cam Newton, formerly of the Carolina Panthers, now of the New England Patriots.
Of course, he'll be starting too, ain't he?
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Well, his baby mama.
That's one other. Go ahead.
Yeah. His baby mom, Kia Proctor, is requesting $15,000 a month in child support. So I guess we need to preface this by saying that Future's baby mama, Eliza, was trying to get $53,000 a month in child support.
She got like $3,000.
She got like $3,200. So now Cam, who is he was with this young lady for a very long time. Well, he was with her for about 6 years or so. So now she's filed papers in their paternity suit asking for $15,000 a month to take care of their kids. So
he got 4 kids with her too, right?
He has 4 kids with her. So here's some of the expenses. She says that she spends about $3,000 on childcare, which I think that
on what?
On childcare.
How much?
$3,000.
Is that for all?
How?
All 4 kids, I'm assuming.
4 kids. How old are the kids? They none of them in public school?
Well, it's COVID, so I'm sure they're not going to school right now. So $3,000 on childcare, I think that's acceptable for. Well,
like you said, it's COVID right now, so you can take that expense off
because you're at the house, right.
So that goes.
She said she spends $666 on clothes.
On who clothes? Her
every month
on theirs.
Why would they need that clothes every month?
Right.
Who buys their kids clothes every month?
Right, especially again during quarantine, like
when they can wear pajamas every day.
Exactly, Mace wears pajamas every single day. Every day. She says she spends $300 on grooming.
On what do you mean?
Haircuts and hairdos.
Right, $300 on grooming every month.
What do they have? Girls, boys, what?
They don't get me to lying, but I know there's some boys in there. I don't recall ever seeing any girls, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
And how much did she spend on that? On grooming?
$300.
On grooming.
She says she spends $400. She says she spends $416 on entertainment.
Well, they can't go nowhere, so
they can't go anywhere.
Right.
She says she spends about $2,700 on their vehicle, on transportation.
On what vehicle?
Like car payment and car
note.
$2,700.
$2,700. Shalonda said
what is she driving?
A G-Wagon.
A helicopter? Like $2,700?
Right.
What are you driving?
And so here's the clincher. She says that she only brings in about $1,200 a month.
How much?
$1,200 a month. That's how much she makes.
Her expenses that totals a little bit over $1,200 a month, right?
Her expenses are she spends $3,000 on groceries. I didn't say that.
How much?
$3,000.
$3,000.
Are you kidding?
I'm lying. She says she spends about $3,000 on groceries.
What the hell are they eating? Steak, lobster, lamb chops?
Even with that, you ain't spending $3,000. You're not.
I mean, if you get like king crab legs every night,
you still won't spend $3,000.
Nah.
You still ain't gonna spend $3,000.
If she's only making $1,200 a month, she can go get food stamps.
She should
definitely 100.
Definitely. Now, mind you, she's an ex-exotic dancer. I don't think she's danced since her and Cam were together.
So why do you deserve to live extravagant lifestyle?
Hold on, wait, no, you said hold on. I didn't know that. You said she was not. She already retired from stripping when she met Cam Newton.
Or did he take her off the pole?
He took her off the pole.
Right.
He took her off the pole.
Oh no, so she don't.
She was a stripper when he met her. That's very important to the story.
Correct.
It's very important to the story.
Now, of course, Cam just signed a $7.5 million deal with the Patriots.
How much?
$7.5 million.
How many years?
1 year.
Oh, okay.
He signed a 1 year deal. He had previously signed a 5-year, $103 million deal with the Panthers before he got cut earlier this year. And of course, they broke up because Cam is a notorious cheater, and he has another baby with one of his side jinks. So I guess the question is,
So not only is he a cheater, he doesn't wear protection while cheating.
oh
With
nah,
strippers.
he ain't never
Oh,
met a
you talking about
condom he
when
like.
cheating with other girl?
He ain't never met a condom he like ever.
If he has 2 side babies, then that means you didn't wear protection.
He has 2 chicks outside of the relationship with that girl, with a stripper.
One that I know of. Roger, do you know of another one?
You just said 2. You said he has one.
No, he has a joint that he just got that he had pregnant that had his baby.
Yeah,
I only know of one. I only know of one side joint that has a baby.
Oh, okay.
And that's the one that's seeking. Who's seeking child support?
His ex-girlfriend is seeking child support.
Oh, so
he
made the stripper his girlfriend.
Yes, he made the stripper his girlfriend.
That's what I think we should talk about.
Yeah, this is the ex-stripper that's his girlfriend.
Why did Cam Newton decide to have 4, not just one? Like, I can totally understand. I've been with pretty promiscuous women plenty of times. I can understand you having that one child. Why would he have 4 kids?
He loved her.
They were in a relationship. He took her off the pole.
Right? Why would he?
Because stripping don't define who she is. Just because
I didn't say define who she was.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I said he's Cam Newton.
But so he was in a relationship.
He shouldn't even be entertaining a woman that's on a pole. Period.
Okay, so time out.
Love yourself, black man. Go ahead.
Time out. So he took her off the pole. They were in a relationship. She was no longer on the pole. They were living a common law marriage relationship, whatever the case may be. They had 4 kids. Cam got caught cheating.
Mm-hmm. In essence, yes,
not her. Cam.
He's wrong. Right, but I'm going back to the beginning.
You don't know why she was stripping. That don't mean nothing.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Cam Newton was Cam Newton.
And what does that mean?
What does that mean? He's the highest value. He's the pinnacle of a high value man. He shouldn't be yes, because of her job. Because guess what? Beyonce ain't gonna get with no male stripper. Is she? Hello? Oh, yeah, that sounds retarded, don't it? Sounds retarded. He's an idiot for even speaking to that woman. Yeah. When I say that Beyonce, it really hit you.
Once we get off that,
it really hit you.
It really hit you when I said if Beyonce gonna take some man off the pole. Hell no. And if she did, you probably was being a fan of hers.
Okay, so okay.
You lose half the beehive.
So you're saying if a girl was a stripper, a man should not wife that type of girl.
I said Cam Newton. I didn't say a man.
A man with a lot of money shouldn't wife that type of girl.
Not just a lot of money. It could be a man with a lot of money that has no status and don't get on girls. He can still wife her. Cam Newton has access to a zillion women. No.
Okay, so let me interject. Let me interject. We don't know where she was in her stripping career when they met. She could have been on her way off the pole anyway.
Graduating college.
She could have been in college too. And so you might be right. She might have been on the way off the pole, but guess what? He's Cam Newton.
So
black man, the higher level you get, respect yourself. I'm here to deliver the message. He shouldn't be entertaining anything she had to say.
He's not disrespecting himself because he dated a stripper. Like, come on.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even hit that button on purpose. But check it. Yes, he is disrespected. You know what? You have a son. I know for a fact if your son was an NFL player making $8 million a year, you would say if you hang around that woman another day, boy, get out my house.
Let me tell you something. You only know Virginia strippers. Come to Atlanta and see how strippers live. These strippers is balling bigger than you can ever imagine. Big hoes.
What is he balling?
He's balling. They don't even need.
And that's fine. I didn't tell her to not live her life. I said
you didn't understand, yo. Okay.
I didn't say nothing bad about that woman.
Shouldn't have men of any type of caliber.
Thank you, Miss Clinton. She agrees with Green. He's Cam Newton.
I don't care.
He is a. You don't care. Cam Newton is a role model. He's a role model for black young men.
Cardi B was a stripper. Look at her life.
Who?
Cardi B. She was a stripper. Look at her life.
Right. She turned her life around.
Okay, so that's
no. I I would tell Cam Newton no wife her either, for the record. But don't think if she ever stripped, if I'm Cam Newton, I don't care what you done turned your life into. I can't fuck with you.
Within your life, you can't be with a man of caliber.
I said Cam Newton. Me, I'm DJ Green. I'm very successful, but I'm low-level successful. In comparison to Cam Newton,
don't even put your name in Cam Newton.
Stars. Know your worth, black man. What'd you say?
Nothing.
You said something.
Question. So Green, are you equating your level of success with that of Cam Newton?
Right. Like, come on, Negro.
Y'all didn't listen to me. I said I am nothing in comparison to Cam.
You're right. You're absolutely nothing.
Exactly. If that girl was coming off the pole, she's very attractive. If she was coming off the pole, you're not listening. I said if she was coming off the pole and she met me and she had a good personality, I might take her serious. But if I was Cam Newton, I would say, baby, I can't take your application.
But that is not what you would do. However, Cam, because he's probably a real Negro and he probably understood, just money didn't change what he likes. So he probably decided to date what he likes. That's what you wouldn't do. There's so many.
Cam Newton is a brother who doesn't respect himself. That's what he is. He don't respect himself.
You like Drea? You like Drea?
She's beautiful.
Drea was a stripper.
I'm well aware.
I'm
well aware. Like I said, DJ Green would date Drea. If I was Cam Newton, I wouldn't even look her way twice. I'm not Cam Newton, but I don't rank nowhere near Cam Newton.
But
on the SMV on the hierarchy, I don't rank nowhere near Cam Newton. Drea will raise my value. You see what I'm saying?
RG, we were talking in the group chat earlier because I didn't know that Drea had broken up with her boyfriend. Was her boyfriend was an athlete, correct?
Basketball player, I believe.
He was a basketball player.
Right.
So I think that number one, once you are in that level of success in that role, and you come in because mind you, like the women that these athletes come in contact with, it's totally different than the women that us as regular Joes come in contact with. So I think, Green, for you to say that you would never wife her, it's a little bit hypocritical because if he met her and they kicked it off and she was blowing his brains out like every single night, and hold on, and the chemistry was dope, and he said, okay, well, you a good person, and she said, okay, well, I'm willing to come off the pole. I don't think any man can say, okay, I wouldn't wife her solely because she was a stripper.
But here's the problem. I would have never taken her application if I was Cam Newton. She would have never had a chance to sell herself to me if I was Cam Newton. That's the because that black man does not love himself the way he should. If I was that high on the charts, guess what? Jay-Z's an ugly nigga. We all know that. He didn't settle down till he got with Beyonce Knowles.
Why can't Cam have
black man that loves himself? Black men don't love themselves no more.
He likes what he likes. That's what he likes.
He don't love himself.
You don't have to like it. He likes
it. He don't love himself. I don't gotta like it. You're correct. You're 100% correct, baby.
So let him like it,
baby. Himself is the problem. I didn't look that young lady that bagged him. I'm not mad at her. If that was my daughter, I'll be ecstatically happy. Like, yo, you use what you got to get what you want.
I just think
now, if Cam Newton was my son, I would be livid.
Who they like, and if it doesn't affect you, like let him like who he like. If he decided to go get a one-legged, no-tooth woman, that's what he like.
He's a role model. It's different. He influences every young black man. I am here. I am on this show to help young black men love themselves.
How many NBA players are with women that you're like, wow, why did he wife her? How many?
Several.
Okay, so they like what they like.
They don't love themselves. That's what I'm talking about.
Denzel's wife. They
don't love themselves. Denzel's wife was not on the pole. She wasn't on the pole.
I'm just saying. They talk about any woman that they feel is not of a certain caliber for these men of the rich status. Let them like who they like.
I didn't say they couldn't. I said they are role models. You took this role.
Who's it a role model for? Who's it a role model for?
There are young black, believe it or not, there are young black men
Did
that
he
look up to
say,
Cam
"Are you
Newton.
trying to be somebody's role model"? Did he speak those words? You can't help what the kids like, but did he speak those words?
Whether he wants to or not,
There ain't no role models.
Rich girl, you're a girl, you don't watch
Martin Luther
sports.
King is a role model.
Rich girl, you don't watch sport. You're not a sports fan. There's a 13-year-old black and white boy. There's 13-year-old boys that love Cam Newton.
Does that mean Cam Newton signed up to be his role model? Because
I didn't say that, and you're not listening. I said there are 13-year-old boys that idolize Cam Newton. So when they see that, it's Cam Newton had 4 babies with a stripper. Huh?
When they see him dating a stripper, they're like, "Yeah, Cam, you dating a stripper."
No.
No,
if they have a father, Cam Newton probably didn't have a father. You know what I mean?
What?
If he had a real dad, there's no way in hell he would approve of that. No way.
Sometimes I can't believe you're allowing him to go in like this. Like
allowing me. No, allow me to do a goddamn thing. Oh no. You done lost it with that.
Showtime can hit a mute and a disconnect.
He can hit that, but he still ain't. I think they allow me as far as that goes. But
yeah. You saw things differently.
I am self-made like Rick Ross, rich girl.
All right, let's move on. I think
this is ridiculous. I didn't sign up for these shenanigans today.
Calvin Wilson said, "Normalize wifing up professional, educated women." Cam, let me finish. I do want to say one statement.
Calvin, you normalize it, Calvin, because see,
we're going to.
Calvin, you go get a professional woman and let Cam Newton have a stripper. If you don't like strippers, then you don't go get one. Let Cam Newton have one.
We all love strippers. Cam Newton, look, you love Beyonce, right? With a passion. Jay-Z is since I was a youngin', that's one of the guys that I would look up to. You know what I mean? He did it right. He didn't. Jay-Z, you think Jay-Z couldn't wife any of these strippers? He could have. He wifed a woman on his level. Black man, only date women on your level. Let the regular niggas get the strippers.
You're gonna go past because I'm about to say some things. It's gonna make you turn this whole live off. So you better go ahead past. I'm about to go left.
Why you mad at me now?
I'm gonna go left.
You mad at me, rich girl?
Add this to the study.
You mad at me? Why?
I'm not mad. I feel like I need to speak up for these women. So I want.
Hold on, time out. So Chan, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna move on because we dwell on this too long. Chan makes a very great point, and I forgot about this. Chan, thank you for bringing this up. Cam Newton's dad was definitely involved in his life. Remember, he was involved in that scandal when Cam was at Auburn. Remember, Cam had a scandal about accepting some sort of payola or some sort of
I don't know about the scandal, but what I do know, his dad is a simp. That's what I do know. That's what I do.
All right, let's move on. All right, let's move on.
Go ahead.
You a simp.
Move on. Let's move on to this young lady right here. So you might not know this young lady because she's not a celebrity, but her name is Kirsten Vaughn. Now she's 24 years old, and she's also a mechanic, and she was on her way to becoming the first master technician in Fort Wayne, Indiana, at a Honda dealership that she was working at. Well, her coworkers decided that she had a little side hustle. Her side hustle was her OnlyFans page, where she decided to stream personalized adult content to paying customers. So she had talked about it just a little bit. She didn't tell her coworkers. But her coworkers found out about it, and their bosses ran up on the coworkers streaming her page. Mm-hmm. Once the bosses found out about it, they fired her. So my question, well, let me ask my question first because we're starting to see this. We're starting to see this a little bit more and more. Should people be held accountable for the content that they post on their social media page, particularly their OnlyFans page? And I found this story because there was a story about a teacher who got fired. She was like 25 years old, and the principal of the school found out that she had an OnlyFans page, and they cut her loose. So my question is, should this woman have been fired, or should anybody be fired because they have an OnlyFans page and they're posting provocative content on their OnlyFans page? DJ Green, I'll let you go first.
A school teacher, yes, they should be fired, and well, okay, let me rewind. School teachers should have they should let them know that we're not allowing this, so you shouldn't be able to fire them if they don't know they can't do it. But I don't think any school teacher, I have 3 kids in school, no school teachers have an OnlyFans page. Now, this girl that's a mechanic.
No, so you got teachers having sex with students, and you don't think they would do an OnlyFans?
I didn't say they wouldn't do it. I never mentioned anything about them not doing it. I said they shouldn't. I think the school system should let them know, have them sign something that we can't have you have.
I am almost positive there's something in the school policy that has something to do with pornography and things of that sort. I am positive it has to have.
She say what now?
You don't think that they have when you get a job as a teacher in the policy of the school that you go work for? Some type of saying that you can't
the code of conduct. The code of conduct.
I've never applied for a job.
I'm telling you, Negro, that they got one. Right?
Okay, well then she knew she was gonna get. But then she knew she would get fired. Now this mechanic, I got 2 things to say about this. First of all, her boss is a complete idiot. Her having an OnlyFans will probably draw more. Most people that come there, well, half the people that come there are men, and even the women that would want to support a woman that has a skill will come there too. So firing her was just bad. A bad business move.
Well, also her being on OnlyFans could be bad for business.
No, hell no.
Yes.
Having an OnlyFans will not deter anyone from
going. Do you think Chick-fil-A would be okay if they knew all their employees were doing sex tapes on the weekends, on Sundays when they're off? On Sundays.
You said Chick-fil-A.
Right. No,
that's a Christian restaurant.
You don't know.
What if it's a Christian-owned dealership, Green?
Right. That's okay. They got their own morals. Most dealerships are not Christian.
If it's somebody else's company, you have to abide by the rules.
Mechanics are not Christian-based mechanics.
To work for herself. You want to do OnlyFans? Work for yourself. No one can tell you what to do.
True. I mean, I get what you're saying. I still think he should never have fired her for that. She's a mechanic.
Good talking,
especially if she's a good mechanic. He definitely shouldn't have fired.
On her way to be a master.
A master mechanic, right? So she was one of the best,
right? I would have never fired her if I had a mechanic shop ever.
Well, she's
her fans will come to the shop.
She's representing his company, and that's not the face of our company with your legs spread open. We don't want that as.
Well, if she's a good mechanic, that's all I really care about.
So. Because I know the type of people you hire, so we know it doesn't matter. As long as you can,
if she's good at her job,
you know
what? That's a great example. I run 2 businesses. I would never fire a female. I would never fire a female employee because she had an OnlyFans page. Never in a million years. She was a good employee.
No, you wouldn't. We know you wouldn't.
I'd be starring in it, right?
You would be on the page.
I'd be on the page. I would never fire a female employee if she had an OnlyFans page. I would never do that. Like. No, that means she has a base of people she's dealing with. That's still good for business at the end of the day. Period. Period. You know what I mean? Like, a teacher, I ain't with that. I'm not with that.
So I'm kind of torn. I feel like number one, I feel like her coworkers were hating on her.
Definitely,
because it was the coworkers who kind of brought it to the attention of the people. Like, y'all, look, old girl on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
it might not look right. It might was so horrible looking that they were like, you know what? I'm gonna report her ass because this right here.
But stuff like that, like
she said, because she looked bad. That's why they fired her.